is messy and life after lockup. Oh, I knew it was only a matter of time for what is his name, Daonte, to bring his butt up out of whatever he doing, and to make a video about the situation with Lindsey and Blaine. Now I knew it was coming, and sure enough, homie delivered. So let's get into that. We're gonna get into this watching the video, but we're gonna get into also what's going on with Lindsey and Blaine. Okay, so after Life After Lockup star Lindsey ended things with Daonte over there. She, started messing around with Blaine, who's been a longtime friend, a former, I guess, I don't know if he was a client, a pusher, whatever he was. In some ways, he looked like he was a little bit submissive to Lindsey, and basically Lindsey was the boss. That's what he's given. I mean, that's the vibe that it's given. So, as Lindsey previously told some outlets during an exclusive interview, she never meant to fall in love with Blaine. I think a lot of it was that he was there for me, she explained. Like he was the one that helped me get back and forth to therapy. He's the one that helped me find a job. Now, in the latest installments of Life After Lockup, we catch up with Lindsey and Blaine, and things seemingly appear to be going downhill. And I mean going downhill. Because in between, child, oh my God, this shit don't make no damn sense. So things look like they were going good, but then she was beefing and arguing with this man. But then they would patch things up and things seemed like they were going good. But things ain't, this whole happy forever after thing didn't last too long. Because when she thought Blaine, when she found out Blaine is facing down to how many years in jail and didn't tell her, and all this other stuff that he facing, and she got stuff she facing, and the money situation, the housing situation, the living situation, all them things is coming into play. Things ain't going all that great. Now she did another exclusive. Now, Lindsey gets some upsetting news from her parole officer. In the clip, Lindsey is seen trying on wedding dresses, but can't seem to focus on what should be a happy moment, as she's upset with Blaine over the fact that he's been venting to her daughter about her, going as far as telling the team that he is effing miserable with Lindsey. But we could all see that. When that man basically said to her, look, I don't went to the doctors because I need to figure out what's going on with me mentally and emotionally. I don't went to the doctors. And the doctors are telling me, look, you might need this prescription of some weed to help you be able to function, to get through your situation, which is a lot better than giving him all them other drugs that got, I don't know how many side effects to it. They're telling him to smoke some pot and it will help him. And when she told him that, instead of her, she was like, she did not have a positive reaction to that. And then when she told her lawyer, it didn't go down that well either, because the lawyer's like, look, you can't be living with somebody and they get high up in your house. It's not going to work. So now his one remedy to fix his situation is not even doable because he can't do it in that house. So naturally, it's understandable. Lindsey feels totally blindsided about her fiance. And to make things worse, Blaine just spent $800 on a four-wheeler instead of putting the money towards something for them both, like an engagement ring. I need someone I can trust with my daughter and my feelings and my house and my life. And Blaine is none of those things, she said in a confessional. Lindsey then calls Tommy, her parole officer, and tells him that Blaine obtained a medical marijuana card. Unfortunately, Tommy was not pleased to hear it. If he got a medical marijuana card, y'all can't live together. That's not going to work if you're on probation. This is what he's telling her. adding that Blaine is going to have to move out immediately. So now they can't live with each other if he gonna get high. Now Lindsay tries to see if there are any other ways to work around this, as Tommy had just approved her and Blaine being able to get married. But Tommy stands by what he says and says there's no way around it. So y'all want to get married, but he want to get high because he can't deal with you and his problems on a sober mind. So, despite several challenges in their relationship, it appears that Lindsay and Blaine are still together since the show is filmed months in advance. We're currently seeing fights they had in 2023, but their ongoing social media interaction suggests they've worked through those issues already. There aren't any clues as to whether or not they got married yet, though. So they haven't clued us in if she got married as of yet. But I don't know. The things that they were been posting on that page makes it imply that them two are not together and that she has moved on. I mean, this is the vibe that they're giving us, that she's moved on and he's moved on. Right? They're not together anymore. But we'll see. But her ex felt like, bump that. I'm gonna chime in on this situation, and he's chiming in. Listen to what he got to say.
This won't be long at all.
Hot
So,
mess Valley.
anybody, my Brazilian fans, you ain't finna understand a word I'm about to say. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. But
Oh
I
boy,
got some. Hey, listen, man. Listen, I got to say it. I feel
you ain't
so
gotta say it.
vindicated right now, and I'm salty as a motherfucker at the same time.
How
So
you
let me go
salty?
ahead and talk about it, because I've been waiting for a long time. So my Brazilian fans, a lot of y'all won't know what I'm talking about, but it's cool. Just listen. All right. So now I haven't had a chance. What's up, Stephanie? What's up, love? I haven't had a chance to catch a whole lot of the episodes this season, right? Of the show. Everybody keeps saying it's boring. We don't want to see it, whatever. But
Yes,
I
we
caught the
get them.
last one. I was actually able to watch that one.
Okay.
And guess what? I'm glad that that is the one that I see. Because let me tell you something. I feel so vindicated. And I'm going to tell you why. And I don't care what nobody say.
You know what he gonna say? Lindsay acted like Blaine was the man, and he was so much better of a man than Dante. And he made Deontay, she made Deontay look like he was just chump change and wasn't doing the damn thing. But he was paying. He was coming out of pocket. He was traveling to see her. He was willing to help her with her bills. He was willing to help her with this, that, and other, and a whole bunch of damn things. I think, what really broke them two up is when she found out he had a whole lot of debt. I think the debt is what got her a little shook with this man about this relationship with this man. Like how much debt he had. But honestly, I'd rather take him with debt than facing I don't know how many years in jail, girl. So she basically dissed him in one of the Life After Lockup episodes and stuff, and said that she got herself a real man, this, that, and the other. And now look, Blaine talking about he can't take her ass. He about tired of her ass. He is miserable with her. He is complaining in his damn drawers to Lindsay's child, and all the points that he makes, I gotta agree with. He is that shit is very much so valid. If this was reversed and it was him complaining to that daughter, it would have been looking like some domestic issues. Cops would have been called, cops would have been involved. It would have been a toxic environment, a toxic household. Is he gonna hit her? All this stuff would have been brought up if it was reversed and this man was there instead of Blaine. And he's right. I can't front. He's right.
Cause I know it's gonna be people that's coming at me. It's gonna say why. Basically, people gonna think I'm pressed. This is what they're gonna say. He's pressed. Oh, he's trying to stay relevant. Oh, why does he care? Why do you care? This, that, and that. I don't give a damn what y'all say today. Because ain't nothing taking away the joy I got and the vindication that I got from watching that. Nothing. You can throw all the insults at me you want. It ain't gonna matter. And here's why. Love you too. Here's why. I recall, as a matter of fact, so I saw the episode, I saw all the segments, but y'all know which one I'm getting ready to talk about. Here's why I feel so damn vindicated, right? Because I recall the same individual, right? Once upon a time said, she needs a real man. Ain't that what he said? Oh, needs a real man. Look at your ass now. Yeah. Somebody said get to the point. You better get the hell off my line. You know I come for you quick. Remember that? Remember I was soft as butter. Remember that? You soft as butter. Look at you now. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Now I have to suspend my disbelief even when I watched that storyline, because I already know that 95% of that motherfucker is fabricated in some shit that she done contrived together to try to make it interesting. But I've been a part of it, so I know when shit is real and when it ain't. So what you seen there was this individual showing his real, true self, true colors, both of them. I ain't got no sympathy for neither one of them, and I don't feel sorry for not neither one of them. I feel so vindicated right now. But here's why I'm salty. I'm salty at a large proportion of the fan base. Here's why. Because I'm sitting up here watching this scene, a couple scenes actually. I'm watching this fool throw temper tantrums left and right, right? Cry all this jazz. And then after I see the episode, then I go on the internet and I'm looking at the reactions and everything. And I see a large proportion, not all of them, but a good sizable portion of the fan base feeling sorry for this motherfucker. Making like, oh my God, he's so stressed. Oh, poor Blade. He just needs somebody to talk to. This. I'm like, bullshit, man. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Blade fine. Blade a grown ass man.
Let me tell you something. This mofo knew exactly what he was getting himself into.
Facts.
When he got with that chick. All right. Facts. It is not that fucking difficult to deal with her. It really ain't. You know how I know why? Because when I was in Los Angeles with the chick, and she took a damn picture of me, and I was pissed off, and you can see it in my face. I ripped into her after that in front of a whole lot of the cast. They were all there. And then you know what she did? Sat there with this pouty look on her face and tried to call, I ain't gonna name drop people, but tried to call some of the other cast to go leave with them. And you know what I said? Set your ass down. You ain't going nowhere till I get ready to go. Because we kind of were there together. And you know what she did? Sat there like this with the pouty face and ain't say a damn thing until I got ready to go. It's called big dick energy.
You have big dick.
That's all you got to do.
You want to have big dick.
This fool knew her longer than me.
You know, now hold up. You got big D energy when you want to have big D energy. We watch you get played not by just one chick, but two chicks on Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup, whatever lockup you want to call it. We watch you get played the flip out by two white women, okay, two Beckys on that show. Okay. So now you wanna rewrite history and talk about you had big dick energy. Boy, bye. Boy, bye. You just a little slightly bit better than Blaine as far as telling that homegirl no. Okay? And putting up with her ish. You was able to put up with her ish for because you hooked on Becky's. Okay? You hooked on Becky's. So you was willing to put up with the BS that came with dealing with a Becky. And no particular jailbird Becky's. Okay, let's keep it G. All right. So let's not act like you were Mr. Dominant throughout these relationships with these women when these women are for a long period of time was running your ass ragged like Lindsey running Blaine ass ragged. So on that note, I'm done watching this because now you want to rewrite history. Boo boo. You want to rewrite history.
So why is it a surprise now, right? What y'all always say, cheaters don't change their stripes, right? So yeah. And what I got a bone to pick with is this grown ass man walks into this teenage girl room in his damn drawers to go vent about the damn woman. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers is up here justifying it. And then I'm looking at that like, okay, if that was me, swap him out with me. And would you motherfuckers, excuse my language, but would you be justifying it then? Oh, hell no. Let me tell you what would have happened. If I would have been up there throwing some temper tantrums, knocking skillets of bacon all over the damn place, y'all would have been screaming, domestic violence. Oh, he scares me. He scares me. He's got anger problems.
You're right.
That's what y'all would have been saying.
You're right.
If I'd have walked in some teenage ass girl room with my black ass and my boxer shorts, y'all have been screaming, predator. Why is he doing this? This, that, the third. Yeah.
You ain't lying.
Keep that same energy. That's why it's the title of my live. Keep the same energy for that motherfucker. Keep the same energy you would have had if it was swapped out for me. Or Scott. Or Chance. Put Chance in that situation. What you would have said then. Or Michael. Or Chaz. Or Sean. Or Stan. Anybody. Come on now. I ain't trying to hear, oh, you just need somebody to talk to. He don't got nobody. Nah, damn that. Neither one of them deserve no sympathy. Not near one of them. And I feel so vindicated. So vindicated.
Okay, y'all. Tell me what y'all thought about this hot mess right here. What did you think of how Daonte coming out and saying what he got to say about Blaine and Lindsay's situation, y'all? And I ain't going front. I watched that home video that was in gray of him yelling and stuff to Lindsay's child, and I'm just like, what is he doing in her room? Like I'm saying it to myself, like, what the is he doing in this girl's room? With that big old Trump flag up in her room. Child, Lindsay, okay. You peeped it, like everybody peeped the Trump flag up in there. Okay, I'm like, why is you up in that girl's room? You shouldn't be in that room like that. Okay. I'm like, all righty then. This don't look right. I'm like, he venting to a little girl. He venting to a teenager. He ain't supposed to be telling this girl his business. But I'm like, them South people, they weird how they operate. I don't know. But y'all come below, tell me what y'all think about that. This had me laughing. Cause like when he started talking about his big D energy, I was like, excuse you? You was getting run ragged by them two white women up there on that show. Let's not act like you was running the show, okay? Stop it. Well, now on that note, my ass is out. Bye.